Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be looking at this bad boy here, the Acne Foaming Cleanser from Cerave, the Benzoyl Peroxide 4% Benzoyl Peroxide acne treatment. Okay, so I've been using this for 7 days, and I'm just gonna give you a little summary of my skin. Yes, since last week Wednesday. Yeah, because I started using this last week Friday, so I'm gonna give you not last week Wednesday, last week Thursday. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little summary so you can see my skin. Okay, so if you want to see what I have to talk about as it relates to this, using this for 7 days, and also my comparison with this, my comparison of the SA cleanser, the Salicylic Acid Cleanser versus the Benzoyl Peroxide Cleanser. Alright, so if you want to see this, continue watching and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright guys, so the first thing that we're going to be doing right now, I'm going to be sharing with you my 7-day experience with using this here. Okay, and we're going to see everything that happened and so forth. Okay, yes, so you're going to see my skin and so forth. All right. Okay guys, so this here, the Acne Foaming Cleanser from Cerave, I think that this cleanser is very effective if you have like a breakout, like excessive pimples on your face, because it's going to dry out the pimples and reduce the size. All right, so I think this will work well if you have like a pimple outbreak and you want to reduce the pimples and you want them to subside, or you don't want them to be so high, and you don't want them to be so high, you know, like a mountain. This here will do well. After 7 days, it's going to get the job done. All right, and when it comes to whether or not it is drying, I was expecting it to be a little bit more drying than what I experienced, because it wasn't drying at all. So yes guys, it wasn't drying at all for my skin. I think maybe because I went in with enough moisturizer, or the moisture that I needed to, you know, keep my skin hydrated. But it wasn't drying for me. I didn't experience any type of drying experience. I think because it has the ceramide, the hyaluronic acid, and so forth, it helps to prevent the product from being extremely drying. Okay, but it has 4% benzoyl peroxide, so it is supposed to be drying on your skin like for over like a period of time, like consistent use. It's going to be drying, so it means that you have to make sure that you hydrate your skin. But like when applying it to the skin, it wasn't drying at all. I didn't experience any type of drying experience. Okay, when it comes to like foaming, as it says, acne foaming cream, foaming for me, it wasn't foaming. It just had a little foam, just a little bit, just enough to cleanse my face. But it's not like foaming where you're going to like, it's not like foaming that like bubble bath kind of foaming. It's nothing like that, just a little teeny bit of foaming. And yeah, but it wasn't really foaming for me. I had to like wet my face and kind of rub it in so I could see like the little foam, and I'm gonna show you and so forth so you can have an idea. But it wasn't like really foaming for me. All right, yeah, but it was a good experience using this. As I said before, I showed you what my skin was looking like before and what it is looking like currently. Okay, yes, so let's compare these two, the Cerave Renewing Salicylic Acid Cleanser and the Cerave Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. So as it relates to like being drying or whatever, like they weren't drying for me, maybe because I went in with enough moisturizer for my skin type. Okay, so it wasn't drying at all. They weren't drying at all. Okay, this one is a little bit foamier. It's a little bit more foamy than this. And the texture of this one, it's a little bit thicker, and what should I say, thicker, as I said before, more foamy, and it's clear, as you can see. This one is thick but creamy. It has a creamy texture, but it's not as foamy as this. What I think, like, for the CeraVe cleanser, did it help to remove my pimples and so forth? This did an amazing job, because I know salicylic acid can actually treat your acne and so forth and clean your pores. You know what I'm saying? So this works effectively, but this, I think that it dries out the pimples. Really does a good job at drying out the pimples, because I had a big old pimple. Yes guys, so I had a big old pimple, but this did an excellent job. So I would recommend both of them. I would recommend this on the basis, like on an everyday basis, because you have to clean your pores every day. I would recommend this one, but make sure to use a moisturizer if you have dry skin. Make sure you use a good moisturizer if you have dry skin. Alright, yes, so I would recommend this on an everyday basis if you have pimples and so forth. This one now, I would recommend this if you have like a breakout, if you have like maybe cystic acne. I would recommend this if you have like a lot of pimples on your face, large pimples that you really need to get rid of. This will work. This will help to decrease the pimples or dry out the pimples, you know what I'm saying, and actually kill the bacteria that causes acne and so forth. So I think this will do a better job. This will work, but this will actually kill the bacteria that causes you to get pimples, and it will also dry out the pimples. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so this is what I would recommend for people who have like a lot of breakout on the skin. This is for people with just acne prone skin, and those who are prone to getting like pimples and so forth. So I would use this on an everyday basis, and then I would use this if I have like a breakout. Say for example, if I don't want breakouts anyway, but if I have a breakout, like if I have pimples everywhere and so forth, and they're like big, like the last time that I had a little bit of like a breakout or just a random pimple that was extremely big, this will do an excellent job. But this is more for like maybe acne prone skin, people with skin that is prone to getting acne. Okay, so I think that they work well together. You can keep them in your, cabinet. Use this on an everyday basis. Use this whenever you have like a really crazy breakout. So this is actually an acne treatment. This is to clean your skin. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So let me just show you the texture of them both. I'm gonna apply one of them to this side of my face and one to this side. Okay, so I'm going to apply the acne foaming cleanser to this side of my face and the salicylic acid cleanser to this side of my face. Alright, so you can see. Alright, so let me just use. Whew. So let me remove my earrings. So as you can see, this is the consistency. And then let me use the salicylic acid. Hold on. Now I'm going to show you the consistency in a separate little video clip. So see, it's a little bit thicker. The salicylic acid cleanser is a little bit thicker and it's foamier. And the benzoyl peroxide, it's thinner and it's creamy. So this is the consistency of both. This is like smooth and thick. This one is like creamy and not as thick. Okay, so let me just show you so you can have an idea. So can you see? The salicylic acid is a little bit more foamy than the benzoyl peroxide, but this one is a little bit more drying. But for me, they both were very hydrating. They weren't drying for me because I make sure that I moisturize my skin properly. And I just apply the product here, and I do the 60-second rule. So this is how we apply it. So are you seeing, guys? And I have my fan right now, so maybe that's the reason why it's drying out. But I'm just showing you that the salicylic acid cleanser is a little bit more foamy than the benzoyl peroxide. So it's kind of strange that they advertise it as a acne foaming cleanser, because it's not that foaming. Alright, but this is it, guys. As you can see, and both of them, they have a slight, you know, that after smell, that after, like, it smells like coconut but not coconut. It has this slight after smell. I don't know, it smells like coconut when you pour coconut in a cup and wash it out with water, but not soap. Yeah, so I always remember coconut when I smell these cleansers. But as you can see, my face is fully dried out, but the salicylic acid cleanser is a little bit more foamy. See? Yes. So I'm gonna wash my face right now and come back to you. Alright? Okay, so guys, I'm gonna dry my face now. And I'm not going to tone because I think that's going to be a little bit too much for my skin. So we're just not going to tone today. I'm just going to go in with my serums because I don't want to do too much. But usually, whenever I use these cleansers, like whenever I use the salicylic acid cleanser, because it's a wash-off treatment, I usually add my glycolic acid toner. But if your skin cannot manage it, guys, you don't have to tone. Or if you have a hydrating toner, you can go in with that. But with the benzoyl peroxide, I don't tone with that because I don't know, it's too drying. It has a drying ingredient and I don't want to dry up my skin. But the salicylic acid cleanser, I usually can go in with my glycolic acid. But we're not going to do that today. We're just going to go in straight in with the toner serums. So I usually apply my alpha arbutin right here. Just press it in. And then for my spots that are actually here and here, I apply a small amount of the alpha arbutin. So the thing that I found out are, I mean, all pimples are actually like that. Even if you don't pop them, you might get darkness from them after they have, you know, gone down. So what I like to do whenever like I get over a pimple, they usually leave a dark spot. So I like to use my alpha arbutin, and I like to just apply it, spot treat the areas where I have the pimples. So while I'm treating my regular hyperpigmentation, I like to spot treat the areas where I have the darkness from the pimple that have recovered. So I just kind of press it in right here. Alright, and that's what we do. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to use my niacinamide. I'm going to take my niacinamide in my T-zone, basically all over the face, but mainly in the T-zone, because I want to regulate sebum. And then I'll take whatever is on my hand, I'll just apply it to all over the face, including this area. so we can, you know, increase the powers of the alpha arbutin. We just press it into the skin. See? We're going to add some moisturizer. I'm going to use the same CeraVe moisturizing lotion. I really love this moisturizing. Oh craps. I really love this moisturizing lotion. I usually go in with 3 pumps, and I apply it right here. Around my mouth. And then take what is left on my hand around my face. Might go in with some more just because I love moisturizing. And I'm going in with my eye serum, the caffeine solution. We're just going to take that on our fingers. We're just going to apply it under the eyes. Just look up. And then right here. And then I use what is left and I just press it into my skin. And this is it for me, guys. This is how I use my cleansers. I don't usually use one on one side and one on the other side because it's just too much. I use like one in the morning, one in the evening. But while I was using this like in the evening a lot. Some mornings I didn't really use it in the morning because I was using my micellar water to just clean my face, and then I used some water to wash my face. I didn't really use this a lot in the mornings. I used this, so they work together for me. But this did a good job at removing the pimple, or decreasing the pimple, or actually killing the pimple. Yeah, so I really and truly would recommend them both if you have acne prone skin. Alright, and if you have like severe acne, like a breakout or something, I would definitely recommend the acne foaming cleanser. Just make sure to get a good moisturizer to really put back the moisture in your skin. For me, I have combination skin. I didn't really feel it being drying or anything like that, because yeah, and I kept it on for like 60 seconds, so yeah, but it wasn't really drying to me. I don't know, maybe because it's not a lot of foam in the cleanser, but it wasn't drying to me. This is a little bit more drying than this, I would say. The Salicylic Acid Cleanser, and this was a little bit foamier to me. You know what I'm saying? But I love them both. Why? Because I have acne prone skin. Yeah, but I would totally recommend them. These are a staple now. They're going to be a staple in my skincare. I think I also want a hydrating cleanser, so I think I'm going to get some of my Clef cleanser. So we're going to restock with the Clef cleanser. Hopefully they get here soon. But I'm going to get my hydrating cleanser from Clef, and we're going to have 3 cleansers in my routine. This one is for everyday, like in the evenings, and then I'm going to use the Clef hydrating cleanser in the mornings, and then I'm going to use this whenever I see like pimples. Hopefully, and I pray to God, please don't let any pimples come on my face, please. I'm begging you, because I really cannot bother. I cannot bother Okay guys, so as you can see, this is our finished face. I just took off everything and just, yeah, but this is it for us today, or this is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something, and I hope that I can come back to you with some more content that is going to blow your mind and blow away all your acne and all your problems. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but I really love the CeraVe cleansers, and these are going to be staples in my routine, definitely, because I don't like acne, I don't like pimples, and I don't even know where they came from. Like this summer they just decided to just come out. I don't know why. I don't know if it's extra hot. I don't even remember if last year summer was like perfect. I didn't get pimples and so forth. It didn't. I was affected by pimples this way. But there's something else that I'm observing that I have been doing a lot. Like the armchair of the sofa, I lay down a lot on it. So I'm thinking that maybe that's also a culprit, or the culprit for the acne right here and right here. So I'm going to deal with those. I'm going to get some sofa covers for the arms so I can change them very often, because I just don't like acne. I don't like acne. They don't belong here on my face, and I don't want them. Okay, so in the name of Jesus, I'm going to curse all acne demon and spirit that will attract acne. In the name of Jesus, you have no place on my face. Okay, and we're going to pray and hope that these will continue working, and these reoccurring acne right here and right here, they won't come back. Okay, yes, by faith I'm believing, I'm praying and hoping and believing that they will not return. No return. Okay, yes, and this is it for a video today. See you in the next one. Bye bye, peace.
Realize there's nowhere to go.